So, what you're going to need is a paper bag. I want to explain something to you. What a lot of pagans do and a lot of Wiccans do. Excuse me, I'm a little sick. Not sick, I have allergies, sorry. But what a lot of pagans and Wiccans believe is that you need parchment paper, which is really expensive. I know that a lot of witches have done videos talking about just shopping on a budget, doing witchcraft on a budget. So I am here to let you know that you don't need expensive paper. You don't. A lot of, in Santeria, this is what we use. So even if you follow Wicca or you're just a general eclectic pagan, you can use paper bags, okay? So you're going to need a paper bag, an apple, cinnamon, ground cinnamon, honey, a sewing needle, one sewing needle, a pen, a knife, scissors, and what you're also going to need is a river, okay, because, and you're going to need tinfoil, okay, tinfoil. This is going to be a little bit messy, so you need tinfoil to wrap everything up when you're done. And you also need a running water, so like a river, something that's going to flow downward, okay. And the reason why you want a river, something, because you're going to dress this apple, okay, and when you put it in the water, okay, the flowing bed, you're just giving all the earthy elements permission to work with your apple, your position, okay, for love. Friendship, love, okay? So I forgot to add that this is for love and friendship, okay? So let's get started, shall we? So first, what you're going to want to do is cut this out, take your scissors. Try not to use the line part. I don't know if you guys can see, there's like a line, the seam of the back, don't use that. You want to use the clean, flat. Just cut out a square. Paper. Cut out the other square. I mean the other side. Cut out the sides, so you only make it like, or else it'll be like that. So we can do the sides. Another thing that you're going to need, and this is going to take some time for you to actually sit down and make a list. Because on this piece of paper, you're going to make a 3 to 5. Try to do 3 because the more simple your request is, the more the gods and goddesses can understand what you're saying. They work with simplicity, not long lists, not difficult details, you know. So the more simplistic you are, the more they're able to understand you and you get what you want, okay? So, see, you just want this. And so on here, you're going to take your pen and you're going to sit and think about 3 things that you would want that's important to you to draw a person to you. So your list might consist of, because your list might not be what I'm looking for, it could be something completely different. It could even be a booty call. So somebody, you know, you're right. So I wouldn't say booty call, but I would come up with something simple like lust, like sexual love. There you go. You can put sexual love. If you are trying to attract to you a same sex to you, then you might want to definitely put on there, specify that you're looking for a woman or a man. A man if you're a man, a woman if you're a woman. So you want, you know, you might say compatibility. You might want to put somebody who's stable, mentally stable, or financially stable. Sit down and think about exactly what it is that you want from a person. Try to put the most top 3 and then put it on here. So I came up with my own, and mine is going to be private, but I'm going to write it down here now and print it. Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. You can print it or handwrite. Cursive. Okay, so you can print or cursive, doesn't matter. Okay. Be neat. And make sure you get a pen that works. I thought that I had brought over. Probably. I left it somewhere. It's okay, I'll do the best I can with this. Sorry, I'm having a hard time with my pen because my pen just doesn't want to work too sporty, and I brought over another pen and I can't find it. Okay. Okay, so I know that took like a really long time. So now, let me see if I can get you guys over here so you can see. You see at the table? Okay, kind of see. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see. Alright, so here's my paper here. So now when you fold it, you want to fold towards yourself. So anything you're trying to attract to you, you want to fold towards yourself. So fold it. Oh! I'm so sorry. After you write out your list, you're going to put your name. Okay. So, okay, now that you've written your list, okay, just a quick peek. Now that you've written your list, what you want to do is write your first name and your last name in cursive over each word or phrase that you just wrote out. Okay, so I'm going to do that now. Okay, so I did that. Now, what you want to do is you're going to take your paper and you're going to fold it to you to fold it, okay? You're going to fold it again towards you. You always, whenever you're trying to attract something to yourself, you want to fold it, and you're doing a paper, fold it to you, fold it to you. However many times you're going to fold it over, fold it to you. And you fold it 3 times. Okay, that was step 1. Now, you're going to take your apple, okay? I wish that I could get you guys to possibly see what it is that I'm doing. I think you can see pretty good right here. Okay. So you're going to take your apple, okay? And you're going to see how the stem's here. Can you see that? The stem's here, and the bottom is here. Bottom, stem. Okay, so you're going to cut it right in the middle. Ta-da! And you guys are going to see a star in the middle. Okay. So you're going to take the bottom part and you're going to take your tin foil, rip yourself out a piece of tin foil. Okay, so this is where it gets a little messy. So you're going to put the top part over here. Bye-bye. Let me see if you guys can see pretty good. I hope so. Can you? Okay. Alright. So you're going to take the top part and now you're going to make a little slice in the middle. Make sure you don't puncture the bottom. Be really careful what you're doing here. You don't want to cut yourself. And be mindful of what you're doing, okay? This is all about putting your intentions into this spell, this petition. Okay, so I'm going to pop this out. There we go, there's one. There you go. Alright, here we go. See, just like that. Now, what you're going to do is put your petition into the apple. Mine's not fitting, so I'm going to make it smaller by folding the flaps a little bit to me. Turn it around. Flapping it to me. Towards me. I'm putting it into my apple. Might wanna. So you just want to make it fit, just like that. Can you guys see me? I hope so. So just like this. I'm just folding it this way so it'll fit. Ta-da! You know what? That was perfect, but I'm going to make this a little bit bigger, and there's a reason why. I'm gonna make this. I want you guys to make this slit a little bit bigger too. Be really careful. Shoot. Alright, so we've got like a bigger hole there. Okay, now you want to take your petition and put it in here like this. Now I'm going to interrupt you for a minute. Right now I'm just drawing a random person, somebody who's compatible with me, okay? I'm just somebody new. I'm asking for somebody new with this, okay? But if you are if you're trying to draw to you a particular person, then the steps are going to be a little bit different, okay? If you have a picture of that person, okay, you can fold the picture up and put it in here, okay? And also on the parchment, you want to put the person's name, I would say put the person's name 9 times, and then I want you to put your name on top of that person's name repetitively so right exactly over your name, okay? You want right over the person's name. Put your name over the person's name. Jesus. Okay. So yeah, that's what you want to do, and then you put the picture in here, and then you also want to put the parchment paper in there, or the paper in here. Okay. Now what you want to do is take some cinnamon. Okay. Sprinkle it. Be generous, real generous, all around. See how much I'm putting in there? Tons, right? Now you want to take the honey. Now you probably want to make a little bowl out of make a little bowl. Sorry about you guys' ears. It's too noisy. That smells amazing, apple and cinnamon. Now you're going to take the honey and pour it all in here. See, now you want to get it all over, even on the outside of the apple. Just get it. What the honey is going to do is attract people to you, okay? And the cinnamon is love. And also cinnamon makes things happen fast, ASAP, okay? So there you go. Now what you want to do is put the top of the apple on here. Now you're going to take the needle that I told you to get, and now you're going to be really careful. Do not poke yourself, and it's not because I don't want you to hurt yourself, but it's because it's just really bad if you poke yourself, because it can turn it around to you, so try not to poke yourself at the other end when you're pushing the needle in. Just be really careful not to. In fact, I'm going to take a little piece of baggie that I just push in the needle. Push it in there. Now, what I want you to do, fold this around here a little bit more. Like that. Add more cinnamon around it. This is gonna be beautiful. Put more honey all around. All around. Make it real goopsters. There you go. More. Yes. You see? Now you want to close it up. Like that. And voila! Now I'm going to tell you what you need to do after this. So, now that you have fixed your apple, you are going to want to, on the same day, don't wait till tomorrow, so on the same day you want to go to a riverbed and place your apple with your intentions. You might even want to say it out loud, like, bring love to me. Obviously you want to do this at where there's maybe at a time where not a lot of people are going to be around, or I'm luckily from the city. We have a big massive river called Charles River. It runs from, like, I don't know how long it is, but it runs all the way through Massachusetts, it seems. It's just like the longest river ever. And so I'm going to put it in there. I'm even going to say Psalm 23, which is just to protect my apple from any negativity. And yes. Okay, so that's it. A lot of people see results very, very quickly. And for what I'm doing, and I gave you two things that will happen. You can either ask for somebody specifically, okay, or for somebody in general. So in that case, if you're asking for somebody in general, you have to be open to just being nice to people who you seem to have an attraction to. Just be nice and be open and friendly. I mean, it may or may not be that person. These things are just to attract people to you. Doesn't mean, so you're going to have like different people coming to you. It doesn't mean that you have to take that person. If there's something about them that you don't like, maybe you're not maybe you like them as who they are as a person, but you're not physically attracted to them, or vice versa, or what have you. People will be attracted to you, okay? But you choose who you want to date. You don't, or like get to know, okay? So this is all about just getting people to sweeten on you, okay? So that's it. Oh, and then for the people who specifically put a picture in there with the person's name, that's going to be more interesting. You will see results with that. I would definitely look forward to finding out if it works for you. I'm pretty positive that it will. It may not work in 3 days. I don't know. I think that it will. Most prayers like that, unless your situation is like so far gone with, that person is just like hating on you, And also, let me tell you this: just when you put something out specifically on somebody, you're drawing somebody to you with a specific name and a specific person, and that person has an issue with you. Maybe they don't want to be with you anymore, or maybe you had an argument, maybe, I don't know what your issue is, but that person will come back to you. But that person doesn't come back as a brand new person that doesn't have any more issues or have any more problems. They're going to come back to you with the same thing. So if they're argumentative, they're going to bring that to you. They might sweeten on you some, but they're still going to be argumentative with you. If they are abusive, okay, they'll sweeten on you, but they're still going to be abusive. So that's why be careful who you choose, whatever you do, whether you're doing this apple spell or a candle spell or any kind of love spell and you're specifically naming someone. That's something that you really have to be careful what you wish for. And I think that people who do specifically ask somebody to come to them, they get like a sense of desperation, which puts more power and magic into your spell, and it most likely is going to happen really ASAP. But the problem with that is that what I see is that if you're desperate, that there's a stance of something being wrong there. If you're desperate for somebody, there's something wrong there. You know what I mean? And you might be attracting somebody to you who's not supposed to be with you, and there's a reason why they're not supposed to be with you. They could be nutcase, crazy, they could be abusive, and you don't know them, because people can be shiny pennies on the surface, shiny, nice, and diamond-like, but when you really get to know that person, they can be really abusive, hateful, disgusting people, and this is a person you're attracting. So just be careful. I say, find somebody new. Why attract somebody you don't really got along with in the first place? So good luck with everybody. Good luck with your endeavor, and blessed be.